I had a realization earlier today that I used to talk to the universe a lot. Like we would have conversations with each other a lot. And I haven't done that in a long time. And I could feel some resistance to the idea. So I sat with that for like just a moment and realized that there's a part of me that is very, very upset with the universe. And that part of me would like to um, talk through that, right? Well, no, that's not accurate. Would like to express that right now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over to this part. So what I'm doing right now is there's this like sub personality, you could say. Like if you look into internal family systems, you can learn about this. But there's a part of me that I'm gonna just like let speak through me, and we'll just see how that goes. So here we go. um, I'm I'm actually gonna need to ask all the other parts of me to step back and just let this one talk. There's a part of me that's worried that it could be too intense. So let's ask the upset part. Oh, the upset part says, "No, I will not tone it down." And then the part that wanted to keep the intensity down is like, okay, whatever, just do what you want. Kind of just giving up on this particular thing. So we'll see what happens with that. But all right, so this part of me, all right, I'm just gonna let her talk. So this is a message for the universe. What the fuck? What the ever loving fuck? Seriously. You just abandoned me. You just left me here to die, to fend for myself. I had nothing and no one, and everything was awful, and it was awful for a really long time. And like, I'm pretty much okay now. But for a long time, it was really bad. And what the fuck? Like, seriously, come on. Uh, so I was going to transition to allowing something else to come through, like maybe listen for a response from the universe and channel that. But nope, this part is not done yet. So turning it back over to this part now. Um, there is a part. Okay, that part is stepping back to let this other part through now. So this part says, I have been trying and crying and doing everything I possibly could, everything in my power this whole time just to be okay. To just to be okay, just to feel reasonably comfortable in life, just to have my most basic needs met, just to live even. Never mind thrive, just to survive. It's taken everything I can possibly do, everything I have to offer. And this is bullshit. And where the fuck were you? Like, I'm a part of you, am I not? Uh, why is this a thing? Why did you abandon me? That's the question. Why did you abandon me? Go ahead and answer if you can. I would like to hear this. So now I'm attempting to open myself to allowing the universe to speak through me. And I haven't done this in a while. I'm feeling this energy. It's like a soft, nurturing's not quite the right word. Affectionate, soft, affectionate, like holding me kind of energy. I'm here. There's a part of me that's blocking this part from coming through. Yeah, I'll step back. That's what that part says. So, um, I'm here and I've been here the whole time. It's you that stepped back from me, and that's okay. I've been here. I'm still here. I'll always be here. You're a part of me, and I love you. You chose a rough ride this time. You did it knowingly. You did it on purpose. Can I ask you to connect to the memory of that? Are you able to do that? Okay, so now I'm going back to this part. And there's a total change in demeanor, I guess you could say. Yes, I can. I don't want to. It's your fault. It's your fault this happened. And the universe responds with, does it need to be somebody's fault? This plane is very dense, the physical world. It's rough for everybody. Plants and animals struggle to survive. It's the way of life to suffer and struggle. And there's also joy and beauty and grace and pain and hardship and devastating sorrow. What feels like loss, including the loss of a connection with me. But I'm here when you're ready to return to me. I'm always here. It's okay to hold yourself separate, and it's okay to come back to my arms. And I'm not going to judge your struggles. Do you need to judge your struggles? Must you accept blame? Must you assign blame? Maybe life is just hard. How does that feel? So going back to, no, not yet. Okay. Another part wants to step in. This is unforeseen. We'll see how it goes. I think it's kind of bullshit that you're saying that we chose this for ourselves as humans. Most people have no recollection of this, and why would we do it? Why would we choose to come to this place and suffer in this manner? I actually, okay, now something is shifting. I'm going to ask the part to go ahead and finish that thought, because what happened was it started saying something and then had this realization, and all of a sudden there was a shift before, like, faster than I could articulate, channel the message from the part. So the part was going to say, can we go back to that? No, it's okay now. Okay, I guess not. Apparently not. There was a memory of the place that's like not here in physical form, like the place we come from, the place we return to, and what it's like there, this like heavenly bliss, essentially. I feel a little bit weird. Part of me feels a little bit weird saying heavenly because it brings up some like religious connotations. But in any case, um, another part of me just got self-conscious about the way I look. Like, ooh, am I cute? um, oh God. Okay. Take a breath and recenter myself now. Okay, let's. I'm sorry. Oh God. Alrighty, so anyway. This is just gonna be like 20 minutes of me laughing at this rate. Uh, Part of me wants to keep it on track. Make a quality video. I'm talking to the universe. I can hear the universe in my head. And I'm worried about my video quality. As if that matters. As if that fucking matters. Okay, so I'm taking a moment at this moment to just fully appreciate the gift that I have, that I can connect to these sources of divine energy and messages and other things too, whatever, that I can connect to that at will. And I do that pretty regularly, and it's such a blessing for me. And I'm just feeling a moment of immense gratitude, because without that, life would be pretty, maybe it wouldn't be so bad at this point. This has been like 2022, happiest year of my life, easily, easily. And I don't know how much of that has to do with the fact that I have regular conversations with God and the Great Mother and myself, or like parts, like between self and parts of me. Um, and and I used to talk more to Earth and the universe, and I don't talk to either of them as much anymore since I started talking to God and the Great Mother. But uh, in any case, like, how fucking amazing is that? That's just wonderful. That's lovely. I love that. I love that so much. And I want to check on this part that was so angry. So the thing that the reason I'm asked, well, the question I have for this part is, why the universe? Why not direct the anger at God? Because God has already explained that he is not culpable for me choosing my own life experience, so I blamed it on the universe. And part of me is like, people are not going to like this video. It sounds like victim blaming. It sounds like useless information. Like, so what if I chose it before I was born? Like, that does not help me now at all. But the thing is, ooh, people are not going to like hearing this one bit. This is going to be very, very, very unpopular. I'm going to get attacked by angry people, in fact. I'm just going to go for it anyway. So, the thing is, I'm not going to say that everything that happens is something that each of us as an individual is making happen in our lives. That is a bit of a stretch. Because the thing is, we live in a collective full of individuals who all have the ability to create, who can literally, as a collective, create this physical realm. It's like the part of me doesn't want to use this reference. It's like, I'm not going to try to push through this resistance. Okay. It's like we're living in a simulation, but it's the collective unconscious that programs it. And the thing is, individuals do have a certain amount of programming power over their own experience. They have free will. They have the ability to create, to make things happen just by willing them to happen or speaking them into reality. But the problem is that if we're going up against the collective when we do it, sometimes like in order to channel that power of creation, it has to come through our energetic system and sometimes even through our physical bodies if we need to physically take action in order to make something happen. And the strength of our physical bodies and the health of our nervous system and our like psychological system, our psyches, the health of our psyches, the health of our like energetic system, like all of that limits and determines how much like magic we can do or how much creative power we have, how much we can change. And especially if we're going up against the will of other people who are also capable of creating things in this plane. So if we're going up against the collective, like there's a part of me with a theory that doesn't sound right. There's a part of me that wants to say it's a part. Okay. My hypothesis, what I think is the case, is sometimes people realize just how powerful they are, but they take it too far and try to create more than they can, more than what their system can handle, whether it's their like mind, body, energy, whatever it is. They try to do too much and they can kind of fry their brains or their nervous systems. They can become completely ungrounded, and by ungrounded I mean like lose proper connection with the physical plane. This video really went in a different direction than I thought it was going to. But they essentially lose their ability to function in this world properly as a human being. And, you can call it psychosis or like a manic episode, or, there are different things you can call it. Some of them destroy their health doing this. They're just trying to channel more energy than their system can handle. And that's a thing. Some people like do it physically and like work themselves to death. That's a thing too. Destroy their health, like working too much or abusing their bodies. In any case, the idea here is that the collective is responsible for the conditions the general conditions of the world. And when we find our place in the world, there's a lot of control that we do have over that. But we're going up against a lot of programming, a lot of conditioning that is the result of the time and place and people that we were born into or born to. And and that's fine. It's just, it's a bit of a limiting factor, and you can't change too much too quickly, or you like it's bad for the nervous system to try to rewire so much so quickly. It's destabilizing, bad for the immune system, bad for the nervous system. It's too destabilizing. So little by little, we can make these changes in our lives, and I guess the point is, ooh, there's a part that doesn't like this. The universe piping up again. You wanted a challenge, and you have always wanted a challenge, and you love the challenge. Can you embrace that? That it's been one challenge after another. Can you feel victorious? And now there's a big, big shift happening, like waves through my body. It does feel really good. Like, yes, I'm winning. I'm winning. But I definitely still have a ways to go, but I'm totally winning. This is great. And I asked if this is the same part that was so upset earlier, that was so angry earlier, and the answer is yes. So that's fun. So it feels a little bit like when I was playing Three Houses, Fire Emblem, Three Houses, and like you can choose the difficulty setting, and I, would choose to play like on hard mode or whatever. It's more of a challenge that way. And this part's like, fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. Look at me kicking ass out here. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna wrap this up now. I feel like I have my resolution. Thank you for watching.